Hey guys, today I'm checking out these Doyle Tweezer nose pliers from Harbor Freight. These pliers have a thin tweezer style head that comes to a pretty sharp point. They're also smooth jaw, so they won't mar whatever you're grabbing with them. These are clearly a clone of the Xuron 450 pliers. The Xurons run around 20 bucks and are made in the USA. The Doyles are only 8 bucks, but are made in Taiwan. I've got one of the Xurons here. Let's do a little comparison between it and the Doyle. They both start out at around 3 millimeters in width. The Doyle tapers to a little over 1 millimeter, while the Xuron tapers to a hair under 2 millimeters. The Xuron has a slow taper the entire length of the jaws, while the Doyle taper starts much closer to the tip. The overall size of the head is where the differences really show up. The Xuron's head is much smaller overall. Now my Xuron is not the ESD safe version, so the handles aren't a direct comparison. The handles are about the same size. They're the same soft rubber material. The Doyles have this extra side ribbing that the Xurons don't have. You can get the Xurons in an ESD safe version. ESD safe just means the handles are conductive to dissipate static electricity when working with electronics. Regardless of the handles, the Doyles are not a direct copy of the Xurons, but they are pretty similar. Let's do some more detective work and see if we can't figure out who's making these for Harbor Freight. Back in the 1980s, when the triads were taking over the ham radio repair industry, we caught them bringing in a shipping container filled with untaxed needle-nose pliers. That shipment's origin? Taichung City, Taiwan. So based on the country of origin, I looked at some different OEMs in Taiwan, and I believe these were likely made by good tools. Not great tools, not terrible tools, just good tools. They're a known OEM in the industry, so I'm not worried about quality. The build quality on these is pretty good. The jaws are ground nice and flat. They meet perfectly at the tip. The exterior grind on the tip could have been done a little better, but as long as they're ground flat and close all the way, that's not an issue. Honestly, the Xurons aren't ground that much better, so I can't really complain there. Yeah, I wouldn't fault anyone for saving a few bucks by buying the Doyles. I did. There are other USA-made Xurons out there that are under 20 bucks, but none are as cheap as the Doyle. Xuron does have a much wider variety of electronics pliers, so I do recommend checking them out as well. These style pliers are great for electronics, picking up and bending resistor leads. They're also great for jewelry making, model building, anytime you want the precision of tweezers, but the extra grip of a pair of pliers. I'd recommend either brand. The Xurons do have a slight edge for having a smaller head size, but otherwise they're comparable. It all depends on what application you want to use it for. Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos. See you later. Bye.